Today we're going to be making the triangle color block. This is using the moss stitch. Here are the materials I used. For the yarn, I used Caron Simply Soft in 2 colors and Caron 1 pound in the dark gray. This is medium weight 4. You can use whatever size you want. I would just suggest whatever the suggested size on the yarn to use a hook that is 1 size bigger. Otherwise your scarf is going to be very taut. Here is a picture of how I went about making the scarf. So the first thing you're going to be making, or we're going to be making, is the triangle part, which is number 1, and then we're going to add on to that. We're going to do number 2 and then number 3. On the tutorial, started off with the light gray instead of the dark gray. It's just hard to videotape that on the camera, and it's hard to see where I'm making the stitches and stuff. So I decided to just start with the light gray. It ended up to be 22 inches long, and the triangle part was 36 inches, and then the gray part was 7.5 and the yellow was 6.5. But you can make it however long or wide as you want. You can even add more colors to that after. Just make sure you alternate sides when you are adding. So for instance, 3, the last thing we did on this diagram is number 3. So your next one would be adding to the left side next to number 2. First thing we're going to do is make a magic circle. So pull your string like this, make an X, hold that there, and then twist it, hold that string there, get your hook and pull and twist, and then hold all that string right there where it crosses, and then get your string there. You're going to chain 3. That is going to count as your first double crochet. And then here's your magic circle. You can make it tighter if you want. Now we're going to do a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 2. That will count as your corner. You're going to do a single crochet again, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1. And now that we're at the end, we are gonna end it with a double crochet. So every time you begin and end, that will be where your double crochets will be. Right now it doesn't really look like a triangle, but that's because we need to tighten it. So we'll pull our string, and to make your circle smaller, just gonna pull on the string, and you can already see that a little triangle is forming. It should look like that. Now we're going to turn our work, and we're going to chain 3. We're always going to chain 3. And then we are going to work in our chain spaces instead of this top part like we normally do. So you'll see it's going to be in this little corner here. There's 2 little things there, so you'll know, and I'll be right above that. So you're going to do a single crochet, chain 1, and then here's your 2. It looks like a V, looks like little V's. Single crochet, chain 1, now we're going to be in our corner space here. So in every corner space, we're going to do a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. And pull on some of my string. So single crochet, and then you keep going on, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1. Now we're on our last one, and every time we get on that last chain space, we are going to do a single crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet in that same space. And there you have it. And you can see a little more, your triangle is forming. Now we're going to turn our work again, and we're going to chain 3 like we always do when we start. And we're going to do single crochet on the first chain space. Chain 1, single crochet on the next, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1. Now we're in our corner space again, or single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet in that same space. Chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet, chain 1, and we're in that last space again, so we're going to do single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet in that same space. And you keep on repeating this over and over until you get your desired length or size of that part of the scarf. So we can do one more row, turn your work, chain 3, and single crochet. Just remember, it's literally all single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, unless you go into your corner space, which is you chain 2 in your corner space instead of 1, and in the end, to remember to always do on your last chain space to do a single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet all the time and you're going to repeat this pattern all the way through until you get your desired size. And here we are at our corner space again, so the single crochet, chain 2, and the single crochet in the same space, and you just keep going. And like I said in the last part, always remember to do a single crochet, chain 1, and then a double crochet. And you're done with your other row. Here is how it looks so far. Yeah, you see the little holes. You won't really be able to see that when you're done. But this is how it should be looking so far. So when you get to your desired length, this is what we're going to do. I stopped at this point because I am making a miniature version. So before you do your chains on this last part here, you're going to pull your next color through, and then you're going to chain 3. and then pull this tight. Just like that. And just like how we did on our rows of the triangle, we are going to do the same exact thing, except we are not going to go all the way on the other side. So we're going to do single crochet into that first chain space, and then chain one, and a single crochet in your next chain space, chain one, single crochet. So it's basically repeating the same thing all the way down until we get to the corner, or the top or bottom of the triangle, whichever way you want to look at it. And just keep going with your single crochet, chain one, all the way to the corner. And once you get there, you're going to do a single crochet, and then you're going to turn your work, and you're going to chain only one, and then you're going to single crochet into that first chain space, chain one, and then you're going to repeat that. You're going to do single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one, all the way down until you get to the end. Now we are at the very end. Just like every time we are in the last bottom part of it, we are going to do a single crochet, chain one, and a double crochet. And just pull that tight. That's how it should look so far. Yes, it doesn't look straight, but you just need to kind of tweak it a little bit and it will be okay. Now you're going to turn our work. You're going to do chain three because we're in that bottom corner of the triangle. And then we're going to do a single crochet in that first chain space. Repeating. This is a repeating pattern all the way. The only difference is the top part where you don't continue and you just do one chain. Yeah, and keep going. Single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one, all the way down or up. And then we're at our last part here. See if there's a little V left over there, and if there is, then that's a good sign that you should do another single crochet. It should look like that so far. And I turned my work and did a single crochet or single chain, did a chain and then single crochet in the first chain space, and then again you keep going down that way, doing the same thing all the way down. And then we're at that very corner again, so chain or single crochet, chain one, and then a double crochet. If I can get my yarn through. There you go. And it should look like this so far. Now we're going to add our third color. So we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to start on the other corner. I'm going to insert our hook. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. So I saved the black for last, or the really dark gray, because It's really hard to see, and you guys will see that when I am doing this, but since you guys should have the gist of the pattern, it'll be a lot easier to understand it. So you just do a chain 3 just like that, and then you're going to repeat the same thing in our first chain space. We're going to do single crochet, chain 1, and then single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and you're going to repeat that all the way down, just like every single row we've done. Now once you get to the second color, I'll show you where to insert this. So what you don't want to do is insert it where you're first. So if you look at the chain, you do not want to enter it through there. That's like where your chain space is, and it'll look like that, and it does not look good. So we'll take that off. So we're going to insert on the back part of this little, it looks like a little bob, but you're just going to do insert in one little chain, just like that. You look in the back, single crochet, chain 1, and you're going to do the same thing on the next one, and you're just going to do it on the back side of it, back side loop. And there you have it. It is going to look a little loose at first, but trust me, it'll look nice in the end. And that's how you do that part. And since we're on the top of the triangle again, we're going to do the same thing as we did with the yellow, where you're just going to turn our work and chain 1, only 1, and then we're going to single crochet on the first chain space. Right here, and chain 1, and single crochet, chain 1, and you keep doing that same thing over and over all the way down. And that's basically the gist of this pattern. If you want to keep adding, just make sure you add from the bottom corner of the triangle. And remember to alternate sides. So this I'm working or added on this side. So if you want to add another row, you're going to add to the other side next. Just remember to do single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet. And just tighten it here. And then you turn over your work and you're at the bottom corner. We do chain 3. And then we're going to single crochet in your first chain space, and you repeat this as long as you want. And you're in the corner space again on top. And then you keep on going as much as you want, but I'm going to stop there because that's basically how to do this pattern. It is very simple and easy. Just make sure you remember to always do a chain 3 in the ends. You can keep adding to the sides as much as you want, but this is how it looks. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful. As always, thank you guys for watching my videos and your support. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe so you guys get more videos like these tutorials and haul videos that are coming up. You guys always stay safe, be kind, and aim to inspire.